Charizard is one of, if not the most recognizable Pokemon. Even if you don't know anything about the Pokemon franchise, you know about Charizard. And probably Pikachu, but that's not who this video is about. Charizard in recent years has also received the title as the most overrated Pokemon for many different reasons. In recent years, many people have been complaining that Charizard keeps getting special treatment over more deserving Pokemon that haven't gotten anything in the past. There are many reasons why he gets this treatment, but it doesn't make it any better. As I mentioned, Charizard has gotten a lot of treatment. It's received 2 Megas, a Gigantamax form, and had its shiny changed after its initial release. And it's also the ace of the Gen 8 champion, which makes absolutely no sense. Part of this is because Charizard is a Kanto Pokemon, and those Pokemon are the most recognizable in the entire series. Most non-Pokemon players can probably name a few Kanto Pokemon, even having no experience with the game. Charizard being one of the starters of that region makes it one of the poster childs for Kanto. Game Freak likely uses Charizard to make newer games more appealing, because older fans can relate to something in those new games. Charizard. And it's also objectively cool. I mean, it's a dragon, so of course it's awesome. But Charizard just being kinda cool does not let it off the hook at all. It shouldn't have gotten so much treatment, but that's not really Charizard's fault in a way. On October 16th, 2019, a trailer for Sword and Shield were released, about a month before the games actually came out. And the trailer focused on some new Gigantamax forms for various different Pokemon. And this trailer was met with some mixed reviews, as the only new Gigantamax Pokemon shown were Kanto Pokemon. The only one I would say is okay was Butterfree, since Butterfree has gotten no special treatment in the past, while the other 4 have. The other 4, Pikachu, Eevee, Charizard, and Meowth, have either got new evolutions, forms, or games where they're the cover Pokemon or are based around them. We also learned earlier in the year, prior to the release of Sword and Shield, that Champion Leon's ace would be Charizard, as I mentioned, so obviously he was going to have a Gigantamax one. This was unfortunate because some Pokemon who deserved love over some of the other Pokemon in that trailer didn't really get anything. But nonetheless, Charizard was still getting more love than it really deserved. And on top of that, we didn't know of the 2 Gigantamax forms for Venusaur and Blastoise at this time. Charizard was the only Kanto starter who had a Gigantamax form that we knew of. It wasn't until January 9th, 2020, 3 months after this trailer came out, and 2 months after the games were released, that we learned of their existence in the Expansion Pass trailer. And on top of that, we needed to be able to buy the Expansion Pass to get a Gigantamax capable Bulbasaur or Squirtle. So the whole situation surrounding Charizard at that time when the trailer came out was not looking good for him. The final thing I want to mention is the anime. The first anime episode was released on September 8th, 1998 in North America. It was released on April 1st, 1998 in Japan, but we're only focusing on the Western release for this part. And Red and Blue were released 20 days after on September 28th, 1998. This means for multiple days when children watch an anime episode, they would see Charizard in the theme song, and knowing that it would evolve from Charmander, which appeared in some of those episodes. So when those games released a few weeks later, they would all want to pick Charmander to evolve into their beloved non-dragon dragon. So Game Freak was likely capitalizing on this by putting Charizard newer games to kind of use people's nostalgia as a selling point because Charizard was popular. So maybe with the new Pokemon Horizon series coming out soon, Charizard won't be the main character. It's not really right now. Maybe there'll be another Pokemon that fans attach to. But probably not, because Charizard's already in the key art, so I don't have high hopes.